Welcome to Wellness KE. Today we're making healthy and delicious okra, which has amazing health benefits for women. It's rich in iron, in folate, which helps with bone density, and it's actually amazing to boost fertility. So what you're going to need to make this amazing recipe is some okra. You'll also need some onion, some garlic, some tomato, some ginger. If you have some more spices like turmeric and nutmeg and cinnamon, make sure that you add them onto your recipe because they are actually very, very good for your health, for inflammation, and that's all we're about here at Wellness KE, because we know food is medicine. So we're going to start off by chopping everything up, all the vegetables. Chop up your okra, make sure that you also chop up your tomatoes, your onion, and then you can grate your garlic and your ginger because this will actually make it easy for you to cook with. And some benefits of tomatoes are actually very rich in vitamin C, and vitamin C is great for iron absorption, which boosts fertility. Garlic helps in lowering blood pressure, and ginger actually helps in preventing diabetes, and squeeze in some lemon because it'll help to alkalize your body. So here we are. We've put a little bit of oil onto the pan, a healthy oil, and it's time for us to fry our onions. We fry the garlic and we fry the ginger. So you add them onto the pan, making sure that they cook well. We don't want them to overcook or to burn, and I normally don't wait for them to turn brown. I just make sure that they are ready, and it's time for us to add our tomatoes. So just keep checking on your onion, keep checking on your tomatoes to make sure that they cook well, and just making sure that also they are not overcooked and nothing sticks if you're cooking this in a sufuria or on a pan that is not a non-stick pan. Yes, so it's time for us to let the tomatoes cook until they turn into a paste. And this part is actually quite easy. It's for you to just add a little bit of water based on how you want for it to, turn out. So I added some turmeric, and it was time for me to stir the turmeric in and mix it really well. And as you can guess, the next step would be for us to add some salt, because this is what's going to make, to add some taste to the food. So whatever salt, it could be herbal salt, it could be your pink Himalayan salt, it could be some sea salt, just add on and keep stirring. And as I mentioned, add a little bit of water. Make sure that this cooks really well and turns into a nice thick paste. And once it's cooked and it's into a nice paste, it's time for us to actually add the okra. This is the best part. It's my favorite part. And here we have it, our okra, all nice, green and fresh. We're adding it onto the pan systematically. I want to remind you, as you add the okra onto the pan, it's very important that you keep stirring well so that everything is even and nicely cooked together evenly. So as you add your okra, make sure that you keep stirring it really well, and make sure that you can tell that each and every part of the okra is actually mixed thoroughly on the pan. As you can see, this is actually turning out to be a very delicious recipe, and I just wanted you guys to see how nice, fresh and green the okra is. And yeah, when your okra is actually mixed really well onto the pan, this is what it's going to look like. And remember, you can add water based on how you want your vegetables to be. Don't add too much water. It's just a little bit to aid the okra in cooking. And keep looking at it, keep checking on it, because right now your okra is almost ready. So the best way to test this out is just to try one of them. Just try one okra, eat it and see, because okra actually contains fiber, which is amazing for controlling your blood sugar levels and for anyone who suffers from diabetes. So make sure that you check and you don't overcook. And here we are, you're all done. It's time for you to serve this delicious and healthy okra stew. Our okra is now done, and we're just getting ready to serve it. And here we are, delicious okra stew with tomato. and some lemon on the side for those of you who like it to taste a little bit with that citrus taste. I like that as well. And if you have some chili paste, if you have anything hot and spicy, then add it onto your recipe and it's time to eat. Bon appetit, and thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to subscribe to the Wellness KE channel. Also, remember to check us out on our social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.